Hello, in this video I'm going to cover a new add-on that I recently downloaded. Now I'm not saying this is brand new necessarily, I'm just saying it's new to me. Um, so I'm going to get into this add-on and cover this a little bit in detail here. So the add-on that I'm going to cover in this video is called, it has to do with group broadcasting of statistics. Now, why is that uh, important? I believe this is the building blocks that they're going to try and implement combat metrics into consoles version. So this group broadcast here is going to track your DPS as well as healing, and you can go to group trackers here, and they've got a font size mover here, how wide you can make it, how large. It's kind of the same thing as a font almost. How opaque it is, or you can make it kind of almost invisible. And then you can move the position of the tracker around. If for some reason it doesn't go anywhere after you get past a certain point on that. But then you can turn this off when you're solo if you want to. But I've been messing with this a little bit, and the heals per second is what I really jumped at when I started looking at this, because there's not really a tracker for healing in the game on console right now. So I'm on my Templar healer, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, now you do need to be in combat, you just can't you can't just stand somewhere and spam heals, but I will go down here and lay a wall of elements down on one of my combat dummies, and then I can start hitting my healing spells. So we'll do this, and that, and this. And as you can see, there is a healing tracker on this add-on. So you can, with this add-on, you can track how many heals per second you can do on a build. So I don't know that there's been any kind of discussion on this before, but I've not seen one anyway online, but we could begin to build something around a tracker of healing per second. Now you can see I got 13,489 healing per second on that time frame. The DPS is considerably low, obviously, because I'm on healer, but that's something that we can look at for healing on console now, instead of just being a DPS tracking system. You can start kind of gauging how your healer build is performing. If you've got the right spells slotted, the right subclasses chosen, all of that, because healing should be one of the priorities that you're doing. It's not the only one, obviously, but I think sometimes the actual healing done gets a little bit put on the back burner because people focus on gaining ultimate or buffing group damage, which is important aspects of this, but you can't forget that you actually need to focus on healing output, especially in this newer content. I would say probably from Rockgrove going on to the future, healing is important, especially if you're going to go into hard mode stuff. Um, you really do need to make sure that your healers can actually heal as well as buff the group with buffs and having ultimate generation and all of that. I kind of frown on the potion chugging barrier popping healer because, in my opinion, that's kind of cheesing and skirting the ability to actually do the job of healing. If it'd be like if you're gonna tank and just be in magma shell the entire time and then strut around and go, yeah, I'm the best tank in the world. Well, yeah, you're immortal with that spell on. It's easy mode. So I would recommend downloading this add-on and kind of running some content and kind of getting a baseline of what healing per second each of your builds does. And then you can kind of start tweaking here and there to see if you can increase those levels of healing done. That way, if you're in some difficult content, it should be easy to heal out of those situations while not sacrificing on gear sets that you're running or whatnot. So I will say probably the trait that you use on your front bar, as well as some of the skill lines that you use. Now that's not, I've got the bug still on this, so I'm going to have to reload my build here. Give me 1 second and I'll show you. This stupid bug needs to get fixed. Reloading from there. I have Restoring Light, Living Death, and Curative Rune Farms on this build setup. So that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick video on this add-on that I found recently and I started using. If you like this video or thought it was interesting or helpful, please check out my YouTube channel. If you get onto my YouTube channel and go down to my created playlists, that is where all of my organized Elder Scrolls Online content is. I've got it all separated by subject to type, whatnot, DPS, healer, tank, all that stuff. Check them out, see if there's anything else of interest there to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.